right. NFL season is back full swing. What a day there was today. What a day. First off, let's start the show off by saying thank you, Jerry.
Boom.
We love you, Jerry Jones.
We love you.
Come on,
Jerry.
Dustin, say it with us. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Come on.
You know what's that?
Thank you, Jerry.
Does that piss you off?
You know, dude, I was thinking about this, and after seeing Micah Parson impact the game like he did today, getting the sack, forcing the interception, I was wondering who had a worse week, Dustin or that lady at the Phillies game that stole the ball from the kid.
Ooh, Phillies don't.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I want to get into that here in a little bit, but you had a pretty rough week. Okay. Nah, dude, we're not here to put a blindfold over our faces. We're gonna get into it. Show us your real emotion, your raw emotion, right there. Look, see, like he's starting to open up. He's all defensive. He's got the arms crossed. He's fucking covering his nipple.
Open up.
Yeah, open it up, man. Hey, it's a long season. Y'all did play the defending champs, but we'll get into that first before we get into the great game. We'll talk about Aaron Rodgers' chances for MVP. 5th MVP maybe, tying Peyton Manning. Who knows? Was it just a stick it to the Jets kind of game? We don't know. We'll talk about the Dolphins suck. We'll talk about how the rookie debuts. Egbuka, probably the best one of the day, obviously. Mm-hmm. Travis Hunter, he had an okay game. I think he had a few targets, a few catches, whatever. Ashton Genty, he had a bad day running the ball, but did score a touchdown, so I guess that's good for fantasy owner. And who was the other rookie that I was going to talk about?
Henderson.
Other rookie.
Henderson.
Travion Henderson, yeah. We'll get into it in a minute. But anyway, I kind of fucked that up. Let's talk about the Cowboys and the Eagles first off. We'll make it short. I know what happened on Thursday. We didn't get a chance to do it. So let's get into that. The rain delay. A rain delay really stalled that game because these dudes were scoring back and forth, going back and forth. It was turning out to be a really great game, actually. Rain delay comes. Players got cold, maybe. Who knows? CD lost his hands, maybe, during the rain delay. But still had a great game. I think he had, 7 catches, 110 yards, somewhere around there. Pretty decent game. No touchdowns, though, right?
No, sir.
Okay. Javonte Williams coming out of nowhere. I do like that. I do like Javonte Williams getting the 2 rushing touchdowns. Dak, is he back to his 2022 self? Who knows? He was second in MVP voting then. He did throw He threw 1 touchdown, correct?
Yeah.
No, he didn't get any touchdowns.
I thought he had 1.
No, Javonte got both of them. They kicked 2 field goals. But anyway, I'm going to give you the floor on this. Tell me what you think of the games, and I will. We'll just give you the floor. Go ahead. It's had a rough week, guys.
It was a big surprise. To be honest, I thought that we were going to get the shit kicked out of us going into that. I remember the last show, y'all asked me who's going to cover the Eagles or Cowboys.
And guess who's? Hey, what do we take?
We took the Cowboys, but you were trying to revert a jinx thing.
No, I was not. I thought that was going to happen. I thought the Eagles were going to beat the shit out of us, and they didn't. Surprisingly, we had a run game. I didn't think we were going to have any form of a run game. Javonte Williams looked like rookie Javonte Williams. Dak looked like 2023 Dak. That's what you're
2023, sorry.
Yeah, 2023 Dak whenever he led the league in touchdowns. His numbers didn't if you just look at him, 21 for 34 for 188, but CD dropped 4 of those. That's just right off the top.
Yes.
Jake Ferguson dropped a touchdown. Mm-hmm. I think there's a lot of positives to take out. I was really frustrated at the time because I didn't think out of all the players, CD Lamb was going to be the one to basically let us down. And he was the biggest reason why we lost that game. You can't drop 4 balls, and number one of them was a first down. Another one, or two were first downs. Another was like a touchdown. Mm-hmm. That post over the middle, that kid him right in stride.
He might have scored. Defender, yes.
And one was the game winner.
That's what I mean. Like
the one he had to dive for, I cut him a break on that one.
I don't.
But it was like on his wrist. Though.
You're a top 3 receiver in the league, dude. Like you're paid like it. You ought to catch that ball.
Every number 1 receiver should have caught that ball.
Yeah, and he's a number 1 top.
Who do they think he is? DeAndre Hopkins? Shit.
But no, man, it was. We played a lot cleaner than we usually do. The Eagles were the ones getting the dumb penalties. We were not. They racked up. Let's see here, 115 yards in penalties, I believe.
There's
110. 9 penalties for 110 yards. We had 4 for 42. It seems like everything that Schottenheimer's trying to install as far as like discipline-wise, it seems like it's starting. It worked initially. With the dumb mistakes we normally make, we weren't making many of those. As far as like just the dumb offsides, the holdings, just the dumb penalties we've done overall this time. We played a lot cleaner than I thought we would. And I know that's been a point of emphasis with him, is trying to instill some sort of form of like, all right, guys, we can't keep just like screwing off, like, and not paying attention to the detail. The running game, like I said, way better than I thought. We rushed for 119 yards. Javonte Williams, very impressive. I was shocked by that. Miles Sanders, it did pain me. Like after he broke that long run, he fumbled the ball. But Jaden Blue, a lot of people were talking about like if Jaden Blue was healthy, if he was on that run, he would have scored. You know, I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I'm sure we'll probably lay an egg this week versus the Giants and look like crap, but it was an encouraging start. I didn't think we could really hang with those guys, and we did, especially on the road.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to tell you why I did hang with the guys. Before the game even starts, Jalen Carter gets kicked out of the game.
There we go.
That guy's a game breaker. Dak had forever to throw. He didn't have, and I think they ran the ball because Jalen Carter was out of the game. And by the way, what a stupid penalty, right? You know, do it during the play. You know, do it when shit's going on. I did see that. Did Dak have a little plan, maybe to taunt him a little bit to get him to react? Because I know Dak looked at him and then kind of spit at him.
He spit on the floor.
Yeah, no, but he looked him in the eye and spit, like, you know, that's like a sign of disrespect, is what that is.
It's a fucking run game, though.
Yeah, man. Jalen Carter comes from his huddle, spits on Dak. Like, you can't do that. It's disgusting. What's more disrespectful, getting hit in the face on the field or getting spit on?
Ooh, spit on.
Absolutely. Oh, and right there in front of the ref. But that guy, Jalen Carter, is a huge difference maker.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, like I said, Javonte Williams, how many yards rushing?
He had 50.
Yeah, but they had 119 overall.
119 overall.
Yeah.
Because Miles Sanders had 53.
Exactly. But, like, I do not think the Cowboys had that many rushing yards if he's there. I don't think it's close before the rain delay.
It's not close.
If Jalen Carter's there. And, I mean, even the announcers are saying it. But, I mean, that shit happens. Imagine how Jalen Carter felt being pumped up, finally coming to the season. You know, you're getting your chance to play against a rival Cowboys and used to do some stupid shit like that. And those are questions during his draft, his character issues.
That's what I'm saying. Did Dak know that?
Maybe.
And kind of planning it?
Yeah, they always get the guy that reacts second, obviously.
Did y'all hear the story behind it, what was happening? Apparently Jalen Carter was talking shit to Tyler Booker, the rookie guard that we drafted in the first round. And then that's when Dak chimed in and then like spit on the ground. He like chimed in talking shit back to him like for Tyler Booker. Mm-hmm. Booker just wasn't saying anything. Yeah. And Dak was talking shit back and then spit on the ground, and that's when it happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much because that was gross. I was kind of grossed out by it. Just that big, like they played it in slow motion.
It's like hit him like right in the throat, right?
Some things like, do you spit normally? Like just like on a random day?
Yeah.
But like you just fucking spit. Like,
you don't fucking zen, bro. Come on.
Are they doing zen on the field?
Maybe.
If they're not, then why are you spitting anyways?
Well, like I said, I think it could have been. Dak could have been trying to get a reaction.
See,
I could say that too.
But yeah, and it worked. I mean, it worked.
But what I'm saying is, Jalen Carter was the one talking shit first.
Yeah,
he was.
As far as the other reason,
it's like, hey, say hello to my Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, as far as the other reason they lost the game was the drops.
Yep.
Mainly the drops. The Eagles' defense were playing pretty soft on CeeDee Lamb for what I thought.
Yeah.
You would think they would have a guy over the top, but they have a lot of confidence in their defense, in their corners and everything, because they did lose Darius Slay, but they weren't. Quinyon Mitchell wasn't following him around.
No.
You know, they were putting him in the slot. He was getting open. They were going after Adoree Jackson.
A lot
is who they were targeting. Good game plan there, but the rain delay just shut all this down. I fell asleep during the rain delay because I had to work the next day. woke up and the score was exactly the same. We were in the middle of the third quarter, so we went a quarter and a half without scoring. So obviously it affected both teams. The Eagles, it is the first game, yeah. Are they going to have some sort of Super Bowl hangover this year? You think?
I think so.
Yeah.
You think so?
They did not look impressive.
Yeah, I don't feel like. I know Jalen Hurts is incredible, but whenever your quarterback is the one having to run to keep you in the game, it's not a good sign. You don't want that. You don't want to get that guy hurt. You want to keep him in the pocket upright. Saquon also had a decent game too. I think he had like 60 yards and a touchdown. But you can't call it a Super Bowl hangover yet. As far as who the better team was in the first half, I thought Dallas was.
Mm-hmm.
In the first half, I really did think Dallas was.
100%.
They made a couple mistakes, but I thought Dallas looked well. We took Dallas to cover in that game. It obviously hit. Dustin didn't really believe in it so much. Were you trying to pull the reverse jinx stuff?
No. I honestly didn't think we could hang with them. I'm being dead serious. Like, I didn't think we could hang with them.
I thought the under being as low as it was, 44, I think, or 46, that 10 points is a lot for that over-under. But I'll get to the last thing. I think the other reason they lost, Micah Parsons doesn't play for the Cowboys anymore. No big pressure on Jalen Hurts all game. I know Micah was hurt today, but we'll get to that in a minute. You're right when you say y'all have no other pass rushers. None. Just like we were saying earlier, can you name a pass rusher on the Ravens? I can't name a pass rusher, an end or outside linebacker on the Cowboys that's
any good.
Yeah, exactly.
Drawing blank. That's it.
Yeah,
he's a corner.
I know.
Kenny Clark played well in the first quarter.
Yeah, so I saw some stat somebody posted. Basically, it was showing like how many yards we were giving up on against the run with Kenny Clark in the game, and then with him out, and it was a significant difference. It was crazy, like how much more we were giving up without him in the game. Mm-hmm. Do y'all think on the Hurts thing? I just there's something up with him. Like last year, he didn't look the best. He just just tried to manage the game. He hasn't looked like his form when they went to the Super Bowl the first time at all. Like they didn't even target AJ Brown in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Like
AJ Brown had one catch for 6 yards.
Like him operating from the pocket does not look good.
Well, I can tell you one thing. He got paid, so I mean he's making his millions now. He got paid after that first Super Bowl, so more of a game manager now. I can say he does use his leg when he needs to. But I mean, hey, he won a Super Bowl after he got paid, so obviously investment's paying off. Prediction now. Giants, Commanders, neither one of them look good today. As far as going into the season, do you still see Dallas being maybe second in the NFC East?
It could happen. I would have said hell no before this game. I would have said third for sure, but maybe we could get to the Commanders. Maybe. Honestly, I'm not totally sold on the Eagles yet. I mean, they don't offensively. They can run the ball, but they can't throw the ball very well. They just can't. And our corners. I mean, we got Diggs who was rotating in, but Hurts was back there with all this time and couldn't find anybody open like that. We don't have like an elite secondary, so that's why I don't understand like.
Y'all are paying those motherfuckers like they're elite.
Well, Diggs, but that's it. I mean,
Deron Bland.
Well, now we
paid
are.
Too.
Yeah. But anyway, I just think that there's something up with Hurts to where he can't operate from the pocket very well right now. So I think the division, I wouldn't say it's wide open, but it's more open than I thought it was.
Yeah.
I think it's wide open.
Really?
Yep.
I think this is the kind of game I expected from the highlights we're playing over here on the Commanders Giants, but this is the kind of game I expected from like the Giants in every division game. Like hang close because they got a good defensive front, but they're going to lose like 21-6 like they did today because they don't have an offense.
We'll get to the game. We're going to talk
But
about
that's what you was asked about. Or y'all asked about.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
So like to me, that's going to be the Giants' MO all year as far as like what the outlook for the division is. Like they're probably going to lose a lot of like 21-6 games.
I can see the Giants beating the Eagles, and then the Commanders beating the Cowboys, and the Cowboys beating the Giants, and then just everyone beating up on each other.
Yeah.
So like the NFC is the new NFC South or what? Is that what you're kind of saying?
Not as shitty.
Maybe a little better, yeah.
Not as shitty.
Okay, a lot of football left though. A lot of football left. Don't panic, Cowboy fans. Dude, y'all look good, man. Y'all look pretty decent. Best player on the field for the Cowboys, clearly Brendan Aubrey, always. So.
I'll tell you what, Aaron Rodgers was incredible. Dak Prescott played really well, too. I mean, he played really well.
Yeah.
It wasn't CD? My first round pick?
No, I'm just joking. I was fucking around. Because we've had that argument before. Is Brendan Aubrey the most valuable player on the Cowboys team?
He probably is.
Because the Cowboys in that Mike McCarthy offense, they get past midfield and they can't do shit. So Aubrey has to kick those 50 and 60 yarders.
This new kickoff rule?
Oh, I love it.
30 to 35? Boom. Love it too.
Yeah, I love it. I love that there's kickoff returns. Only thing is quarterback stats are going to go down. Receiver stats are going to go down because I can't tell you how many times I looked at the fucking game and they kick off and the ball's already at midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's taking away your stats. Like that's taken away from your fantasy.
The only touchback in the game for the Packers game, that's the 2-play touchdown.
What?
The only touchback that they had was the 2-play touchdown after that.
Who had a 2-play touchdown?
Us.
So the Packers got a touchback, then a 2-play touchdown?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the only touchback in the game.
No, I thought it was great. I think it's great, but at the same time, I think it takes away from fantasy and long passes, like game-breaking plays, Like, so now they're only having to go 60 yards for a drive, or, even if it's cut short of the field.
And with the K-ball rule, you get one first down, field goal.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, Cowboys are where next week? They're at home
playing the Giants.
Should be, I'm not going to say should, but division game, the Giants aren't. Division game at home, Giants didn't look too well today. They didn't even score a touchdown today, so we'll see what happens. Okay, moving on. Chargers, real quick, beat the Chiefs in Brazil. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Quentin Johnston, MVP, fucking, what do you call it, comeback player of the year, newcomer of the year. This guy is going to be a Pro Bowler this year. He's going to lead the league in touchdowns, okay? He was owned in 4% of fantasy leagues this year after drafts. 4% ownership of the guy. I pick him every year for some reason, okay? He had 8 touchdowns last year. Why is he only rostered in 4% of fantasy leagues? It makes no sense to me. 100 and did he get over 100 yards? Or he had like
5 catches for 79 yards, 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
On 7 targets.
Yeah, and some great run after the catch from QJ. He was 19 to 1. He had 1. He had 1 bad drop.
There we go.
But he made up for it, and his RAC was very good. He was running after the catch. He was finding the holes, like looking good out there. Justin Herbert, seems like they're finally cutting him loose. The Chargers are finally cutting him loose, trying to get him to. I think Harbaugh took that comment from who was it that made the comment? He told him, "Oh,
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about."
Yeah.
Somebody said something and. Oh, who was it? I'm going to have to cut this, but I took a fucking...
Was it Scott?
No. Somebody said, what is Justin Herbert won? And Harbaugh... God, it was so funny, but I can't remember who said it.
I don't remember this.
Put Harbaugh claps back at a reporter or something and see what comes up. God, it was fucking funny. But anyway, back to Justin Herbert. He got him a girl, all right? Got him a really hot woman in the bleachers watching. Maybe this is what he needed.
Boom.
Maybe the crazy Charger fan that they had a couple years ago wasn't doing it for him. Wasn't turning him on a little bit. He's got one of the hottest women on the West Coast right now. Right there, front and center in Brazil. Came to Brazil to watch him play. Put up great numbers.
She was there?
Yeah, she was there.
Huh.
Put up great numbers against the Chiefs.
I got it right here.
Okay.
So it's Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark, that's who it was.
Ryan Clark says Justin Herbert hasn't won anything. That's rich coming from a guy whose biggest claim to fame is riding shotgun on our defense that Troy Polamalu and James Harrison drove. Justin's out here carrying a franchise. Ryan carries a microphone. Next question.
Fuck yeah, Jim. I don't even like Jim Harbaugh. By the way, Ryan Clark came out with a statement saying Tom Brady and Peyton Manning were not generational talents.
He had to apologize this week, not for that. Did you see that?
I think Ryan Clark's turning into like the black Skip Bayless, like just saying ridiculous shit so that he can be on the fucking, so that he can be on the radio. But anyway, Chiefs drop it. I don't think there's any worry for Chiefs fans. The Chargers looked really good. They did the hardball shit. They ran the ball, play action over the top. Worked out good for the Chargers. a home game for the Chargers this year counts as a whole game. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I don't think Madison Beer's that hot.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Throw him out.
Ryan Clark right there. Boom.
No, that's a Ryan Clark statement. Chargers win 27-21. Yeah, like you said, that Chargers offense looked great. So I think Harbaugh took that to heart and actually cut Herbert loose this year. So maybe they win something this year. He is not. Avery Johnson is nowhere near Justin Herbert. I take that statement back. That guy's terrible. That guy's awful. He should get in the transfer portal now.
Oh, the Chiefs down though.
Huh? No. I think they're fine. I think the Chargers are going to be good this year, man. Like, I really do think they're going to be good. Next game, we'll move on to NFL Sunday. Great opening day, NFL Sunday. As you can see, NFL better than hanging out with your girl. Wouldn't you guys agree? I would agree. I think everybody would. Week one. Luckily, I didn't miss too much because we played at 10:30. Game was over by 11:30. We didn't have to play again until 4. So, pretty much saw everything. Saw a majority of the Packers game, at least the first half. Turned out great. But let's go through these real quick. What?
What'd you play?
Our girls have flag football.
Thank
you. We'll talk about it in a minute. But first game, we'll go through these real quick. All right, game that stuck out to you guys today, to me, as far as noon games, Aaron Rodgers is back. Give him the MVP award now. He took this shit personal with the Jets. But the only thing I don't like about it is after the game, he took a shot at the Jets. Did y'all see his interview?
Yeah, the whole organization.
Where he said, like, I felt like I owed one to the entire organization. Like, bro, you're 40 years old. Come on, man. Like, you're not going to see Peyton Manning or Tom Brady say that shit. They may be thinking it, but they're not going to go out there and say that. So, I could have done without that. The guy did show up, played great, looked like Aaron Rodgers from about 5-6 years ago. Maybe his last couple years in Green Bay. Last MVP that he won, 2020.
A little slower.
Yeah, as far as speed, I mean, he's 41 years old.
But yeah, same fucking Rodgers. That's it.
Yes.
He looked the same.
Fucking same zip on the ball, same back leg throws. I mean, Calvin Austin may be like a good pickup in fantasy, I think.
I heard that.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Jonnu Smith did good. I think almost all of them contributed. DK Metcalf, he did pretty well today. Only thing is their running game really wasn't there today. Are the Jets' running defense, is it that good, or they still trying to figure it out between Keldon Johnson and Jaylen Warren? I believe Jaylen Warren is the premier number 1 back. But, yeah.
Can you check these stats on this? I don't think anyone had a 100-yard rushing game.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Derrick Henry did.
Besides Henry.
Yeah, I think that kickoff rule takes away from that. Takes away from these running backs.
Like, no one had a badass rushing game.
Well, yeah, other than Derrick Henry, obviously. Okay, so they go into New York. They're down the whole game pretty much. I think the Jets had a 11-point lead.
Back and forth.
On them in the third quarter. They come back. They go ahead. Jets come back, make it 29-27. Then Steelers go up 31-29, 32-30, 32-31, and then 34-32 at the end. How far can this Steelers team go with a 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers at the helm?
Looking at the Cincinnati Bengals today, probably pretty far.
Okay.
Because the Bengals suck.
Now keep in mind, Joe Burrow is 0-4 on opening day until this year. Now he's 1-4. They always do this.
1 by 1 against the freaking Browns.
They lost to the Patriots the year before, a terrible Steelers team the year before. Like that's his thing. That's the Bengals' thing, is to lose week 1.
From week 1, then they can win, or Rodgers can win the division. That's it. That's what I think.
From week 1, Rodgers can win the division.
Yeah.
From what you got from week 1. Okay. What I think is, are the Jets really that good? I mean, the Jets could be a bad team. They play in a tough conference. They did look a lot better than the Dolphins did today, but
the Dolphins are good last.
Yeah, I can't.
They're dog shit.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on if the Jets are that good.
I think the Jets are improved.
Yeah, I think Justin Fields fits that offense great, and I like how they evolve it around him, like to his skill set. the Jets aren't known for scoring a lot of points. I don't even think did they score over 30 points at all last year?
Probably not.
Yeah, they had a pretty rough season.
Who was that quarterback then? He must have sucked.
Yeah, the four-time MVP.
Dog shit.
God, he was awful.
Four-time MVP.
The offense was horrible last year.
Let me tell you something.
Hey.
The Jets are a shit franchise.
This guy right here.
Okay?
Oh, but now they just suck.
I'm telling you, like
They
that's
put Justin Fields back there and they're better.
it's week 1, dummy. God, that's what I'm trying to say.
We just said that.
Yes. Are the Jets really that good, or are they a bad team? Like, do we give the Steelers credit, or are the Jets still a bad team?
Y'all just said Aaron Rodgers is going to win the MVP.
I did. No, I said
he said they can win the division. I said he's back in MVP form. I was joking.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said.
Now
looking
it's a joke.
looking like the 4-time MVP.
Oh, my
Did he
God.
not play great today?
He played a good game.
250 yards passing, 4 touchdowns.
But y'all was talking about how the Jets improved so much. I said, man, who could have been the quarterback last year where they looked so bad? Oh, it was Aaron Rodgers.
After one game.
It was.
Yeah.
He played the whole year there.
Oh my God, dude. He's sour from the trade still. He's trying to bring Aaron Rodgers down. That's exactly what you're saying.
I'm just saying, calm down on Aaron Rodgers.
All I said was, did they even score 30 points last year? And we're like, oh, I don't think they did. Who could have been their quarterback?
Exactly.
This is week 1. Okay?
Exactly.
His first year as the Jets quarterback. Well, I mean, he did get hurt, tear his Achilles the year before.
Second year.
New coach. It's gonna be all right with Tim and Mike Tomlin as far as Aaron Rodgers goes. Aaron Glenn and the Jets, though, I think they have a little work to do. Justin Fields and Garrett Wilson looked good today. Actually, the defense was a little shaky, but that's what I'm trying to put my finger on. Did Aaron Rodgers, is he that good to score 30 points on against Sauce Gardner and that defense? Because the Jets have pretty good guys on defense, or was it just kind of like a week 1 kind of, trying to wring out all the kinks and everything?
I think we'll have a better finger on it week 2. Because we have no freaking clue.
I give it like week 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Then we'll know who the better teams are.
Brees Hall rushed for 107.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And Braylon Allen was good.
ETN rushed for like 143.
What did they call them? What did they say they called them? The Killer Bees? Yeah, that was kind of...
Allen and Brees.
Yeah, they said they call each other the Killer Bees, and I was like, no, that's cute.
Only in New York.
Yeah. But no, this was a great game. You could tell they're fitting to Justin Fields' needs. I don't think he's the long-term answer there in New York. He kind of would show flashes like this in Chicago. He went 3-0 as a Steelers quarterback last year until Russell Wilson got into form. He did sign a 1-year deal, but that running quarterback stuff that Justin Fields is, I don't think it's a long-term answer. I mean, putting himself in harm's way like that. He can't rely on his arm to get him out of situations. He can't rely on his legs, but once they take that away, we've all seen it. So, but it's the Jets. They're interesting to me. I didn't think they would be good at all this year.
Either.
Yeah, I thought they would have a top three draft pick, but they look good today. So I'll give them that credit. Moving on, but no. Anyway, what was I saying? The Steelers. Now, how far do you think they can go in the playoffs? Because we asked this question before. What is considered a successful season now? After we've seen one game with the Steelers, is it still just making the playoffs or winning a playoff game?
Playoff game.
Playoff game. Still a playoff game.
Yep.
They need to win a playoff game. Okay.
So y'all think they brought him in just to win one playoff game?
No. I'm saying, what do you call a success as far as us as watchers? Like say they didn't make the playoffs, right? Obviously, it wasn't a success.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a bad experiment. If they go win a couple playoff games, like, hey, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. We signed him to a 1-year deal. If he wants to come back next year, do you take him?
Nope, he's done.
I think he's done too.
No, he's done after this. He
already said he's done after this.
So
I think this is a Super Bowl or bust. And the Steelers.
Well, for him, obviously, the success is going to be, like, a successful season for him is going to be Super Bowl, obviously.
Along with the Steelers organization.
And how crazy would it be? Your first Super Bowl, you beat the Steelers. The second one, you win it with. That'd be kind of cool, I guess.
What if he beat y'all in the Super Bowl?
I was going to ask, what would you want Rodgers to go out on?
I don't want him to win it all because I hate the Steelers. I've always hated the Steelers. Like that's why I didn't really pay much attention to their camp, the stories and all that stuff because I'm a Steelers hater. I've always hated the Steelers. I can't tell you why. I just don't like them. So
But Rodgers.
I'll tell you one person that doesn't want to see him succeed, Terry Bradshaw. Yeah, I think he hates the fact that he's with the Steelers. So.
He did. Remember, he made that comment whenever like all this was going down, like with the whole free agency situation. Like, is he coming? Is he not? And he's like, the Steelers ought to tell him to kick rocks and all that because he was like, it was already getting into minicamp and he wasn't there and all that stuff like that.
I mean, the guy was getting married. Jesus.
So did Cam Hayward too. Said the same thing, and he's going through the same shit right now.
Cam Hayward's a Steeler. Like he's a Steeler.
But he's going through the same thing right now.
What?
Contract distribution or whatever.
Well, yeah, but Aaron Rodgers wasn't going through a contract thing. He was doing some personal stuff. He was getting married this offseason.
Are you going to sign? Are you not? Are you going to sign?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure even before the draft, the Steelers would have drafted a quarterback a lot sooner had they not known if Aaron Rodgers wasn't.
They knew.
So they knew. I'm pretty sure. I thought everybody knew. Okay, so moving on from that, we'll stay in that division. Bengals, Browns. Bengals, terrible. 1-4 in openers. Like I said, the first one coming today, being that the Burrow won his first season opener. The Browns and Joe Flacco, the Browns are just grasping at straws at this point. Like they draft Dylan Gabriel. They draft Shedeur Sanders. They got Kenny Pickett still. 4 quarterbacks on that roster.
Pickett's
as bad as that team.
Pickett's
I thought they were carrying 4 quarterbacks.
No, Pickett got traded.
Oh, so they got rid of Pickett.
They traded Pickett, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 3 quarterbacks. Joe Flacco, he doesn't look bad at sometimes. Like, he makes the right decisions, okay? But if you put Joe Flacco, let's see. Let me think here. If you put Joe Flacco on the Eagles, do you think the Eagles win a Super Bowl?
No.
Okay, maybe that was a bad example because of the way the Eagles play. Let's say the Chiefs.
No.
No?
I don't think he's good enough to lead anybody to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but for some reason, other than since he's left the Ravens, he's gone to a couple more teams, and he's done well with the Browns during his 2 stints. The Browns are still, I guess, holding off on the whole Deshaun Watson situation. They're not ready to start Shedeur. They're not ready to start Gabriel. If you were to say how long Flacco's going to last, how long until we put Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders in?
I think they might roll with him the whole year.
I was going to say whole year.
I really think so.
Yeah, but I mean, if they don't win, like if they go 0-3, is that the point where you just say, okay, we got to try something else?
Then you're just the Browns again. And
yeah.
I feel like they would have been
start
start
over.
the year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Browns, the defense looked pretty solid today.
If they were going to do that, they would have started the year with Shedeur or freaking Gabriel or something.
Yeah.
Like why start fucking
Well,
Flacco?
I think they're trying to see like, okay, can Joe Flacco lead us to the playoffs? If he can, give him a few games.
He can.
No, I know he can. He possibly can. Yeah, I'm not gonna say he can't, but
what would you say?
I think they're gonna give Joe Flacco a few games. If they don't win, they go 1-5 or 0-5 or 1-6. I think that's when you start experimenting with the 2 to see who's gonna be the quarterback.
But what you just said, like he goes to the playoffs. I'm like, so what?
As long as they're in the hunt, yeah, you keep him in, obviously. But the Browns being the Browns, do you think there will be a point to where, like Justin Fields went 3-0 last year as a Steelers starter? They took him out, put Russell Wilson in. I mean, it still made the playoffs, but I felt like Fields did a better job. But what do I know?
Dude, these guys freaking outgained the Bengals 327 to 141 today.
Yeah, the Bengals.
Yeah. Next thing I was going to was the Bengals.
Freaking, you see how they lost that game? They missed a field goal and an extra point.
No, I know.
The Browns did.
But I'm going to tell you this. The Bengals are still going to make the playoffs and win a playoff game this year. This happens every year with the Bengals. I think they've gone 1-3 the last 4 seasons with Joe Burrow as their starter. They didn't look good. I'm not worried about the Bengals. There's not really much to say about it. The only bright spot was really Chase Brown today. I think he had a pretty decent game. Jamar Chase, I think, only had a couple catches.
Yeah.
Like maybe 30, 40 yards.
Nobody did good on the Bengals.
Yeah.
21 carries for 43 yards.
Yeah,
Brown.
and just a touchdown.
He had a touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown. That's about it.
That's the only bright spot, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so we won't spend too much time on the game. The Bengals are going to be fine, though.
They will
Okay.
be. I think so too.
All right, Colts Dolphins. The Dolphins. I don't know where to start with the Dolphins, man. Two interceptions in the first half. How many did he end up throwing? He had a fumble also, a really bad fumble.
Let's see. Here's 14 for 23, 114, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
And then a fumble.
Do you think that head injury has got him a little shaky back there in the pocket?
I don't
You
think
he's
so,
a
man.
little scared back there.
I think they're just that bad.
I think it's
He missed some pretty bad throws.
bad throws.
Yeah.
It could be, Scott could be right. Get rid of McDaniels. He's on the hot seat.
Yeah, some coaches are good as coordinators, not so much as head coaches. I mean, look at Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
So, but we'll get to him in a minute, obviously. Daniel Jones, 2 touchdown passes today, 2 rushing touchdowns today. If you started him in DraftKings, shit. Only bad thing was he took away from our parlay with
Fucking
Taylor.
JT.
Yeah. But the Colts, I asked you this question earlier. Are they good?
No.
Okay.
I think they're good.
I think they're
good in that
they're
division.
at 9-8, 10-17.
They're good in that, division.
Yeah.
Look who they're playing.
Yeah. The Texans kind of look pretty bad today.
Yeah,
Also.
look
They're playing
bad.
the Rams. The
No,
Rams are good.
Look at who they're playing in their division.
I know.
Colts.
Correct. Yeah, the division's not any good.
10-7 will get you to the playoffs. And
I bet you freaking
I don't think the Colts can go 10-7.
8-9 will probably get into the playoffs.
well, 9-8 probably.
9-8
Yeah.
might.
8-9 is gonna be tough.
I don't. I think at most they're 9-8. I just don't see them as a.
Are the Texans gonna beat them?
Yes,
Okay.
they will.
Yeah, I think the Texans will beat them. I mean, last year opening day, the Texans barely squeaked by the Colts in the first game of the season. But other than that, what does it mean for Anthony Richardson now?
Oh, he's
He's done. Trade him somewhere maybe.
yeah, maybe trade. I mean, who's gonna want him at this point?
I don't think he fits in that city anymore. Like I feel like he wore out his welcome already. Like with the whole I'm too tired with the
Guess
bipolar play that he does. Like he's up and down, and then
Guess
he's
what?
more bad than he is good.
Send him to Miami.
Send Richardson to Miami.
Yep.
Yeah. In
That's-
fucking
hey,
division rival.
Bipolar. Do all the coke you want. Do.
Yeah. If you're the Dolphins, when do you say, hey, let's put Quinn Ewers in?
I told him that earlier.
I think Des Bryant's advocating for that, but I don't think yours is the backup. I think Zach Wilson is.
Yeah, I think so too. Because he didn't do bad in preseason either. Zach
Yeah.
Williams did pretty decent.
I think the Dolphins are going to be midway through the season, and they're going to be doing a fire sale, and they're going to be firing their coach.
Yeah, they're going to get rid of
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. They're probably going to trade Minka Fitzpatrick again because they traded him to the Steelers, traded back for him again. Now he's back. So he's very unhappy. I think I heard something about him not being voted a captain also.
Yeah.
That's kind of got in his head too.
Did you see all the stuff on the bench today?
Temper tantrums today. Yeah, he's not fitting in there either. I think he's kind of done with the team there. So
Would you want him on the Cowboys?
no, I think the Bills ought to trade for Tyreek Hill. I think that'd be a good fit there in Buffalo.
I wouldn't mind him on the Cowboys. I mean,
I think the Cowboys are fine as far as receivers go.
we don't.
Yeah, Pickens looks good. I mean, CeeDee Lamb looked good for half a game at least.
Yeah.
Okay, no more talking about this bad game. Raiders, Pats, the parlay killer, the Pats.
The parlay
God.
killer.
This is a surprise, I
The
think.
parlay killer.
Yes,
Come on.
I was so dead set on the Pats winning this
How much you
game.
lose on this game?
Well, if that
parlay.
game would have hit, I probably would have been upwards of $700-800.
$1,600.
Huh?
$1,600.
You would have hit on what did you have?
Parlay.
What did you have?
7-layer.
And that was the only one that missed.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Jesus. Yeah, I would have probably $600 to $800 I would have won had they have won this game. Home opener, Mike Vrabel's back, Josh McDaniels is back. They just couldn't move the ball down the field, man. The Raiders, Geno Smith, I mean, he looked pretty good. I think he threw 2 interceptions or 1. He threw a bad interception.
He had 1.
Yeah. They just kept grinding away at him. They couldn't stop him on 3rd and 4th down toward the end of the game, and ultimately, I mean, that's what happens. Maybe they'll get it together, maybe not. Tom Brady was great with Josh McDaniels. Doesn't necessarily mean that Drake May will be great with Josh McDaniels. So
How about the Patriots getting like all that all-season hype and like they just
Well, I mean, I fucking bought into it. Apparently,
I did
thought
too.
They were gonna
I honestly thought like they were going to be pretty good this year. I was like, dude, they just must be bad up front.
Yeah, and I think we all had Travion Henderson to score.
I was like, where? Did he have a carry?
Yeah, he did.
Didn't see him all.
But he had like an Ashton Genty game where he had a lot of carries and hardly any yards.
He had 5 carries for 27.
That's all he had was 5. Who got the most carries?
Ramondre.
Okay, maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
How many fumbles do you have?
They only ran the ball 12 times.
They ran the ball 18 times.
18.
Drake May ran it 4 times. Demario Douglas once, and Antonio Gibson once.
Jesus.
They threw it 46 times.
Yeah.
That's a losing formula.
That's not Vrabel fucking.
What are they
offense. Doing? Yeah, that's not. And you don't need to throw. It's not like they were down by like 20 points.
No, yeah.
To where they had to do that. So, it was. I think there was inclement weather there too. I think it was kind of raining and stuff too.
It's a
so
bad game plan.
Yeah, but congratulations, Pete Carroll and Geno Smith, their new digs up there in Las Vegas. They got their first win, heading back home. They're going to the Raiders in the AFC West. It's going to be tough to win that division. They'll probably finish last or second to last. We'll see what happens there.
Broncos didn't look too good.
Cards Saints. Yeah, we're moving on. Spencer Rattler, he didn't look terrible, okay? There was a drop touchdown pass to tie that game that Chris Olave dropped, but...
I would say Rattler looked
okay.
Good.
He looked good, you thought? Good. I thought he just looked okay. But he...
in that borderline of good and okay.
Yeah, he is now 0-6 as a starter, I think. 0-5. He hasn't won his first NFL start yet. But they were playing the Cardinals. I don't think the Cardinals are going to be that good anyway. So overall, this is probably I don't know, maybe the Colts and the Dolphins. I think these two teams don't make the playoffs.
No, so definitely not.
Marvin Harrison looked good.
Yeah, he looked okay.
Looked good.
Yeah, Kyler Murray was on the injury report at the start of the game. He was sick when he woke up, apparently.
Herpes.
Yeah, that happens.
We all get it.
Giants Commanders. You kind of touched on that. Give it to Jackson Dart. Just put him in. Jackson Dart was a boss during the preseason, man. The Giants were 3-0, 4-0 in the preseason.
Wilson looked fucking horrible.
Yeah, and there was all that hype at the beginning of the game where they were like, he was saying, "Well, I'm finally healthy now, and I want people to see what I can do since I'm healthy." And then Scott immediately texted us, "Take the Giants, they're gonna cover." Thank God I didn't.
Nope.
Yeah.
I would never listen to that.
I think Malik Neighbors was on the sidelines complaining about not getting...
No targets.
Yeah, not getting any targets. I think he had 3 receptions, 34 yards.
He's full of shit. He must have had garbage time, but there's 12 targets, 5 receptions, 71 yards.
I told you the other day, I was like, dude,
yeah, last time I looked at it, it was late in third quarter.
They're not looking at Neighbors, and Wilson couldn't get over the fucking over the line.
Maybe that's why it ended the way it did, because he started complaining and Wilson tried to force him the ball with 12 targets. Because last time I looked at it, I could have swore he only had 3 catches and maybe like 6 targets. But I saw that he was in the first half complaining about not getting targeted. So, Commanders, I think they're going to be good. They'll be competing for the top of the division too. They're just kind of working the kinks out too. So, any other noon games that we missed? The noon games were 7-1 on unders, Austin. 7-1.
Wow.
Week 1 unders.
Yes. Last year it screwed us over.
Unders.
It screwed us last year. We tried to do it last year. This would have been the week. 12-3 overall. 12-3. The only games that hit the over, Steelers and Jets.
Jets, yeah.
Yeah. Bills and Ravens here. And the third one, I believe, was the
Packers Lions?
No, it was the Colts and the Dolphins, I think. Yeah. Or no, it was the Chargers Chiefs. Yeah, that hit the over. 27-21. Yeah, the over was 46.5. I believe it was that one. Either way, 12-3. I mean, that's you went to take all the unders. Why didn't we do that?
I don't know if that was a percentage, but yeah, 80%, 90%.
It's 75, I believe.
Some people call that making money.
Yeah, maybe over 80%. You may be right. But too late now.
That could have been the best catch of the year.
What?
Yes.
DeAndre Hopkins' catch today was the best catch of the year.
No, that Lions one was pretty freaking good.
See, there he was right there. Awkward sideline interaction. There he's complaining about it. All right, afternoon games. There's not much here. Snooze fest between the Titans and the Broncos. 49ers, Seahawks, not much going on there either. Rams, Texans, another snooze fest.
Bunch of parlay.
9-14, 17-13, and then 20-12 in the Broncos game. So I don't think we need to touch on those games.
Bunch of parlay killers.
Of those three teams, you say you like the Rams. You think the Rams are going to be good this year?
Yeah, I do.
How bad is Stafford hurt, or is he still feeling?
The little clips I saw in Red Zone, he didn't look bad.
He looked good?
Yeah,
Okay.
he looked fine to me.
And then Christian McCaffrey looked like he was fine today also. He wasn't doing too... He didn't do too bad. He did okay. Had an okay game.
Did Devontae touch the ball?
I'm looking here.
Devontae Adams? Oh, I don't know.
4 for 51. He had 8 targets, 4 receptions, 51 yards. God dang.
Not bad.
Puka Nacua, 10 receptions for 130. Wow.
Yeah.
On 11 targets.
Yeah.
One bad news.
I think I have a future for the Rams to win the Super Bowl, actually. Okay. Now we'll get into the Packers and Lions CBS Game of the Week. Yeah. Don't you love that shit, Dustin? How do we start this? Just sweet bliss, you know. Dustin, what's the word to start this Packers Lions?
It was the Packers.
Analysis.
They dominated them.
Yeah,
They dominated the Lions.
I wish they wouldn't have taken their foot off the gas like toward the end of the second half, start of the third quarter. But I don't know if our offensive line is that good or the Lions pass rush is that bad. I mean, they got Aiden Hutchinson up front.
I wanted Dustin to describe the game
Okay,
because he watched the whole.
You did.
He watched the whole game. Could give a whole recap.
Oh gosh.
We don't want to be biased. We want you
Yeah.
to tell us how it was.
The Packers came out on fire. I mean, the way they moved the ball, it was just easy for them. And the crazy thing too was the Detroit just didn't get really much pass rush. I mean, the offensive line looked really good for the Packers. They weren't able to run the ball that well. I was a little surprised by that. They got the ball rolling a little more in the second half as far as the run game goes. Get that shit out of here. And then the Packers, which Austin had kept bringing up previously, that the Packers' run defense wasn't any good, but it looked good today.
Yeah,
I mean, the Lions struggled to run the football. I don't know who y'all have at defensive tackle and linebackers, but they did a good job of stopping the run the entire game.
Used to be Kenny Clark, but y'all took it from us, assholes.
Yeah. That was as impressive as a win as anything on the slate today. Packers were probably the most impressive team I saw today, to be honest.
Yeah. Devontae Wyatt is actually Kenny Clark's replacement.
Yep.
We drafted him first round last year. So
From Georgia.
He made some plays. I saw him make some plays.
He did. Colby Wooden also up front.
Wooten.
Yeah, he was Wooden. He was in there as far as getting the pressure on the defensive line.
Evan Williams, baby.
Yes. How big of an impact would you say that Micah Parsons played in this game? 6-0. He got a sack and got the interception.
He got a sack in garbage time. Come on. I mean,
oh, dude.
Okay,
it was.
Oh, come
the
on.
game was out of hand.
But
he did help force that interception. When the game was still in the balance.
pressuring the quarterback.
Yeah.
I'd say 30%.
How many plays did he play?
Top
30 plays?
I'd say 30-ish.
I wouldn't even say
less
that.
than
Every
that.
time I looked at the game, he wasn't even in. So he is nursing kind of like a back injury. Okay,
Who cares?
allow me to go off here.
Who cares?
We just beat a 15-2 Lions team. I know they lost their offensive coordinator. I know they lost their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator. So
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did they have the best offense last year? The Lions?
They did.
yes,
Oh.
yes, average.
Go on.
High 30 points a game.
Go on.
Okay, and we didn't just beat them. We controlled that game at every point of football in that game. Up front, we controlled the pass game. Did we outgain them as far as rushing yards?
Let's look here.
Almost got it.
Yeah.
You should have. I don't think the Pack. Let's see.
At the fourth quarter, third quarter, yeah. Jacobs came in. And
I think the Packers really, really wanted this game. I thought this was like a for sure lock as far as betting. I put quite a bit on this game. I really like Evan Williams back there in the secondary. I think the addition of Micah Parsons really allows the secondary to play up. Like they can take 1 or 2 steps back, but they know they can come up with him rushing the quarterback. You got Rashawn Gary on the other side. Like this is gonna be like Jadeveon Clowney and J.J. Watt were supposed to be. I think this combination of these two. Devontae Wyatt, obviously big shoes to fill with Kenny Clark. Had we have not traded Kenny Clark, nobody's running on us this year. We had to address the run defense. I think we did. Rashawn Gary is good at stopping the run. Obviously, Micah Parson can set the edge there. When he's healthy, I think it'll be a lot better. Jahmyr Gibbs, he's a slippery motherfucker. He's slippery,
dude,
but we did contain him.
He's fast.
Yes, he is very fast.
He's super fast.
As far as offense go, offensive line, great in the first half. Jordan Love he had time to fucking pick his nose, fucking scrape his nails back there in the pocket. Did we have a couple drops? We did have a couple drop balls.
Nah, I don't think so.
I know we had one. I did see one drop
maybe
ball.
one.
Yeah.
I'll take one out of fucking
No,
six.
I know that it happens. But that's what killed us last year.
Yeah.
A lot of drop balls, a lot of tipped interceptions that went on last year. Josh Jacobs, they kind of contained him at the beginning of the game, but he did score his touchdown. 9 consecutive games with a touchdown, rushing touchdown, Josh Jacobs. Overall, I didn't like them taking the foot off the gas, kind of third quarter, halftime-ish. I didn't like that. I got a little nervous because the Lions were driving. They were controlling the time of possession, but we were making the big plays when we had to stop them when we did. So, as far as I'm concerned, can they keep up this great pass offense? I love the addition of Golden on the crossing routes. We got Jaden Reed, blazing speed. Two great slot receivers that can get it done. Romeo Doubs on the outside. I mean, even Devontae Wicks got in the mix. Tucker Kraft, he's taking over the starting job. Yeah. Musgrave is on the bench now. Tucker Kraft's the man.
Oh yeah.
And this guy can block too. This guy can help in the run game.
He'll paint your back porch.
Now
he'll fill up the water cooler.
Exactly. I had previously predicted the Packers to go 10-7 because they won 11-6. I think we're going easily 14-3.
Yep.
Easily. We're gonna win that division. We're gonna beat Washington on Thursday. Okay. We're gonna sweep the NFC East. We're gonna beat the Eagles. We're gonna beat the Cowboys. We're gonna beat the Commanders. We're gonna beat the Giants. Only game I'm really worried about now, obviously, I know y'all don't see it now, but the Bengals, when they played them in Week 6, okay, I'm worried about that one. I'm also worried about, and you gotta be worried about this, the Bears in Soldier Field, okay? Kind of worried about that one. We did lose that one. Well, no, we won that one last year on the blocked field goal. That one, and then another big one that we're playing.
Broncos on the road.
No, that's not it.
Ravens.
I had it written down. Yeah, that's it. The Ravens. The Ravens in Week 15, correct?
Week 17 or 18.
Week 17. Had the Ravens won today, they might have benched their starters. So that could have been the difference between us playing their starters or not. But those are only 3 games I'm worried about. That divisional game against the Bears, because the Bears love to beat the Packers. They pride themselves on it when the Packers don't care. But easily 14-3 to be safe. I'll say 13-4 at the worst, because that they looked sharp today. Now, question to y'all: did the Lions regress that much? Are the Packers really not that good? Or do you think the Lions regressed?
Losing their coordinators.
No, that is a big loss. But Ben Johnson, this guy who calls the plays now, worked under Ben Johnson. So
go for it.
I think they talked about how I think the Lions had to replace some interior offensive linemen. I think that might have a pretty good amount to do with it. To me, that's why they think they struggled in the run game. That's one of the reasons why. Having to replace those interior offensive linemen is tough. I do think that I don't think the Lions are just done. They obviously look like they've regressed some. They look bad today, but I don't think they're just toast. I don't know if they're a bad team. They had a bad day, but yeah, I think the Packers obviously right now look a lot better. I mean, bottom line.
Jordan Love, 16 for 22, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jared Goff, 31 for 39, 225 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
He was starting 39?
Yes. and only threw for 225, 31 completed passes. I mean, that kickoff rule is playing a big part in these stats.
Yep.
Jacobs 19 for 66, a touchdown, and leader in receptions, Doubs was 68, Reed 45, Wicks 30. I mean, kind of spread around. And these numbers, like I'm looking at all these games, and these numbers, they're so low. Like
everything
receivers,
was low.
rushing yards, it's got to be this kickoff thing.
Well, the only two teams that scored really was the Jets, Steelers, and then Bills and Ravens.
Yeah, but like think of like 5 years ago, if Aaron Rodgers goes 24 for 30 with 200, or say the score's 34-32, you're going to expect a 300-yard game out of Aaron Rodgers, 4 or 5 touchdowns. I know he threw 4, but that just seems like low amount of yardage for 34 points and 4 touchdowns. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, it definitely does.
So I wonder if they're going to visit that. But anyway, final thoughts, Packers. What do you think they go now? Division's ours, clearly.
If I'm gonna put odds on it, I'll plus 200.
Plus 200.
Yeah.
They're plus 185 right now.
Plus 200.
You still think?
Yeah.
I think they're probably moved down to like a minus 105.
Oh, they had to.
Yeah. They're easily the favorites now. Okay, last game of the day, Ravens Bills. This was the game of the day. I thought the Steelers and Jets was, but this one was clearly the game of the day. One of y'all take this away, my freaking throats. Hurting.
All right.
So, who's the quarterbacks for this team?
What's
Josh Allen? Right?
What are you doing?
What? Never mind. Go.
I was just gonna have him talk about the game.
Go.
So yeah, Ravens come out firing. They're running the ball over. And really, honestly, the Bills never really stopped the Ravens' rushing attack.
No.
They never really did. To be honest, the Bills just kind of got lucky late that they fumbled the ball. This was typical Ravens Bills. Like, it was a shootout, and one team makes one mistake, and the other one wins, and the other one loses. Lamar, I texted my dad early, and he was like, I feel like the Ravens every year, they play like a game early in the season, they just look unstoppable. And like, how the hell are they going to beat them? And then, before the game, even if it's, and during the game, you're like, crap, I think the Ravens are going to go undefeated. And they didn't even win this game.
I said I don't think the Ravens are even going to lose a game this year.
Yeah.
Now, these stats added up to what the score was. Lamar Jackson, 14 for 19, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6 rushes, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Derrick Henry, the big story here, 18 carries, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. With those stats, you'd think the Ravens blew these guys out. Okay? But now let's go to Josh Allen's stats. He had probably the best game he's going to have this year. 33-46, 394 yards, 2 TDs, 14 carries, 30 yards, 2 TDs. Is he going to win a back-to-back MVP? This?
Yes.
If it's between him and Lamar at the end of the year, how much is this game going to play into that decision?
I'd say 80%.
Yeah, I would think so too, because he never gave. I think Josh Allen never thought that they were going to lose in this game. I think he thought they were going to win regardless. He looked confident out there on that last drive. Looked great. The Ravens, you can't say the Ravens looked bad either. I mean, the Ravens defense, both defenses looked bad. 80 points. 80 points given up when these two are supposed to be two top defenses. Obviously, the Bills are hurt a little bit. I think Maxwell Hairston's out. Their other starting corner's out. I can't think of his name right now. Stevie something. Yeah. He's out there starting a rookie on one side. But mainly that they got to get better up front as far as stopping the run. I know they're going against the best running back in the league, clearly, against Derrick Henry. But
dude, is Derrick Henry ever going to age? Is he ever going to age?
I don't think he is.
I mean, that two-headed rushing attack they have, like, he could probably play another 3 or 4 years, I think.
What is he, like 31, 32?
31.
Yeah.
Turns 32 in January.
I saw a stat the other day that said, this is actually crazy. Derrick Henry, in his, 12 years as a pro, 11 years as a pro, has less rushing yards than Derrick Henry in 4 years of high school.
Wow.
Yeah, he had 14,000 yards in 4 years in high school, and he has 12,000 yards in whatever 10 years in the NFL. That's fucking insane. Imagine how many kids he made like cry and.
Have you seen his highlights?
With the team and like parents, they were like, "That's not fair."
Have you seen his highlights?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it was like that Colts mascot when he goes against those little leaguers out there.
That's a 6A school.
But yeah, even SVP was saying they were ready to talk about the Ravens and Lamar Jackson and how good they look tonight. And then Josh Allen comes, steals one. Can't say enough about Matt Prater either. Matt Prater, 41 years old, coming in, hits the game winner. Actually hit 3 big field goals. So, is this a potential AFC championship match?
100%.
Yeah.
I think so too.
I think so too. I don't think anybody else has enough firepower to stop these two teams.
The Chiefs?
Not the Steelers?
No, not the Chiefs, not the Steelers, not the Chargers. I think those are the top 5 teams in the AFC as far as that goes. The Broncos may be another playoff team as far as the AFC goes.
I would
Possibly.
think so.
Not as today.
Yeah, but as far as anybody else in the AFC, I mean, yeah, I don't see anybody competing. Maybe the Bengals, depending on how hot they get. Nobody's gonna. Well, last year nobody wanted to play the Bengals if they made the playoff, but they're on a crash course for this rematch at the end of the year. Don't be surprised. You see the Ravens and the Bills doing a showdown in Buffalo because this is going to play a big part in that home field advantage.
Yeah.
The Bills got the win over them, so we're going to be seeing who's going to play the Packers in the Super Bowl. So when this game comes around, I'm telling you, dude, it's our year. It's our year, and I never say that because it's a Cowboys thing, but it's our year this year. If they can play, if that defense can play the way we played today, it's going to be tough to beat the Packers. It's going to be really tough.
Zach Tom got hurt.
And another thing too. Think of the morale boost in that locker room, bringing in Micah Parsons. Think of how much harder these dudes are playing, knowing that we got a fucking game changer when we already had one on the other side. This is the team. We're gonna have a top 10 defense. Okay, what we really never had when Aaron Rodgers was there. We're gonna have one this year. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be up to Jordan Love. It's gonna be up to Pretty Boy with the eyebrows, play calling. Yeah, it's got to come together. It has to be this year. 27 years old, Rodgers won a Super Bowl. Okay? We got to get it done.
It's going to have to come up. His boy, Matthew Golden.
Yeah.
He needs to freaking step up.
No, the guy, nobody can cover that dude man-to-man on a crossing route.
Nope.
Nobody.
Or Jalen Reed. So.
Yeah. We have the players. We have the players, but we can't lose on some bullshit like we always did with Aaron Rodgers. It's a shame. It's a shame that we only got one Super Bowl with 17, 18 years of Aaron Rodgers. Don't you agree? Also,
Yeah, it hurts my feelings. So
four-time
bad that we only got one.
MVP. Four-time MVP. Okay.
And we did it before with fucking Brett Favre. So
Yeah. This is it. This is it. I feel it. I can feel it. Okay. Now, we play the Bills and the Ravens in that Super Bowl. That's going to be a tough one. But, hey, at least we got a really good shot this year. And I'm going to end with that as far as pro football goes. Anything else? Any other thoughts on pro football?
who would you be scared of the most playing in the Super Bowl from the AFC?
From the AFC, the Ravens. We don't do good against running quarterbacks. We have been skeptical against the rush. I think we're better this year, though. But Derrick Henry's not just any running back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got the weapons. I mean, the addition of DeAndre Hopkins, I know he's old, but, I mean, did you see that catch he made tonight?
Yeah.
God.
Zay Flowers had a big game.
Yes, Zay Flowers, quick in that slot. And, I mean, Lamar is known to kind of choke in the playoffs. I hate to say that, but he has
I'd be scared of the Chiefs for some reason.
You know,
for some stupid reason.
This isn't going to be the, and we may go back to this, and y'all may look at me like, look what this jackass said. This isn't the year that the Chiefs fly under the radar and beat all these good teams. It's not the year for them. I don't think it is. I really don't.
We all said that last year too.
Yeah, no, I know, but I really think it's this year that doesn't happen. These two teams are too good for the Chiefs. Like, it's like they took that shit personal last year. Okay, probably the years before that also, but the Chiefs aren't gonna. I don't think the Chiefs are gonna be a threat to these two teams. So quote me for saying that. If I'm wrong, but that's gonna
stat that.
As far as threats in the NFC,
I don't care about that.
I would say the Eagles.
The Eagles.
The
Rams.
Eagles, the Commanders, the Rams. Yeah, we always have a good game with the Rams when we play.
The Lions?
Yeah, possibly. But, I mean, I'm leaning towards the Lions regressed rather than them just having a bad game because they got all new play callers. You know, they got a 37-year-old dude calling their plays now on defense. So, I mean, that just, I don't want to talk bad about him. That's impressive. He's a year older than us, fucking calling plays in the NFL. So, but I think
we haven't seen the other two teams in the NFC North play.
Yeah, no, I know. But one's got pretty much a rookie quarterback.
And one's got pretty fingernails.
Yeah, one's got painted nails. So, that's a good one. And, yeah, I mean, they got the play caller of the Lions last year, too. So, this is our year. I'm telling you, Dustin. This is our year.
It could be. It could be.
You didn't say that you were scared of the Cowboys.
No. Easily the best win of the day was the Packers game. As far as any game so far today.
Oh, money-wise, yeah.
No, not so much money-wise, but I'm just saying, like, you're playing the 15-2 Lions who went further than you in the playoffs. This is a statement game. You make a statement at home.
It definitely was.
I would have liked it better had we beat them in Detroit, but hey, you only play what's on your schedule. All right, moving on. Arch Manning sucks. Hey, as soon as I started talking shit about the kid, he starts tearing it up. Had a very shaky first half. Threw a pretty bad interception. Didn't cover the fucking spread. So,
of course,
that's you again, Dustin. Go ahead. I'm talking too much. I'm fucking pumped.
I was not too happy with the way he played. He ended up putting up stat-wise a decent perform. 19 for 30, 295, and 4 touchdowns and an interception. That's pretty solid. I mean, it's good numbers. He did have. I know Ryan Wingo dropped the ball for a first down.
San Jose School of the Blind, dude.
Hey, it's better than putting up bad numbers against them.
You can only play what's on your schedule. I know.
Yeah.
Just said it. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bring the train of thought. Sorry.
But I think he looked better than last week, obviously. There's still definitely some concerns. The offense, I'm worried that Sarkisian is getting in his own way, like as the play caller, like the head coach in the play, not being able to like manage the game properly.
That's what these tune-up games are for.
They are, but we're in year 5 now, and we're still like the defense looks outstanding. Like, but we're still like saying like, when's the offense gonna really like just turn it loose? Like, look like the offense like the reason he got the Texas job because they tore it up that COVID year at Alabama. Like the offense looked incredible. We're still waiting on that to happen, and it hasn't happened yet. The offense was decent last year with Quinn Ewers. He managed the game. This year, we thought it would be kind of unlocked with Arch, and it hasn't happened yet. We're going to really fully know when they go on the road in a few weeks and play Florida. But, they got another tune-up game this week against UTEP. It was sloppy. I mean, there's no way around it. I know we had a lot of penalties. Let's see. It was 12 for 115. I mean, it was a very sloppy game. And Arch came out.
You do that against the SEC ranked team, you're not going to win.
No, yeah. Arch came out and said, like, they asked him about his performance after the game. He was interviewed. He said, sloppy. I didn't like it. And in Texas' defense, I will say there was other SEC teams that are highly ranked, like LSU, that didn't look very good against Louisiana Tech. Georgia didn't look good against Austin Peay.
Clemson didn't look good, but you're talking SEC.
Yeah, but Clemson didn't look good either as a highly ranked team in general. But and then obviously Florida lost against USF at home.
Oh, DJ.
I'm telling you that Florida theory I have with NIL, I'm telling that is playing a big part. I mean, UCF looked great also. So
one thing I think that did happen. I felt like some of the teams that played a big game in week 1 and won had a little bit of a letdown in week 2, like LSU and Texas. Mm-hmm. They both played big games week 1. Week 2, they kind of didn't look very good, to be honest. LSU and La Tech was like a close game till the end. This one, I was just pissed off we didn't cut. We should have. This one should have been like the Oregon and Oklahoma State game. We should have blown them out from the start and just put them away and played a lot of the backups in the second half. And instead, we played Arch Manning all the way till the midway through the fourth quarter because we just didn't just fully ever get really going until towards the end.
As Texas State fans, La Tech's not a freaking cupcake at all. They're pretty freaking good. Usually.
La Tech's up and down. I mean, some years you're right, they are good, and then some years they're bad. But I mean, the most concerning thing was last week. Central Michigan rushed for 230 yards on the San Jose State team, and we rushed for
and didn't score a point. Right?
155.
Didn't score a point.
So that was the biggest concerning thing for me. Along with Arch's troubles, we haven't. But Livingstone's kind of emerged a little bit at receiver. He was impressive. I thought we were going to see a lot more from Wingo at this point in the season. He was supposed to, going into the year, he was supposed to be our number one receiver. He hasn't broke out yet. I'm hoping as the timing gets down with him and Arch that they can fix this. It needs to be fixed before they go on the road and play Florida because Florida's not going to be easy on the road. I mean, I know they lost to USF, but USF is looking pretty impressive actually this year.
Yes.
So, I mean, I think that's kind of the bottom line with Texas right now. That luckily they have 2 more, cupcakes to try to get this fixed. We'll see what happens.
Okay. To me, I wouldn't call this Arch Manning's coming out game.
No.
But I think Sark and the Texas staff are forcing that. They're trying to get that game out of the way. He shouldn't have played midway through the fourth quarter.
They're reading freaking Twitter and Facebook and everything.
They're trying to get him that 6 touchdown game, that 2 rushing. They're trying to bill him, put him to the top of the list on the Heisman, and he's not. I don't think he's ready for that yet. I know he's a junior. Will he have that coming out game against UTEP? I know damn sure they're going to try for him to have that game. Okay, but watching this Texas team, I think they're going to lose 2 or 3 games this year.
I could see it.
I think they're going to go maybe 8-3 or 9-3. Sorry, I think that's about where they're going to land. Maybe 2nd, 3rd, or
are they going to
in
make the
the
playoffs?
SEC. Not with 3 losses,
No,
they're not.
I don't know.
Okay, the defense.
Their schedule's not that hard.
They got to play Oklahoma. They got to play Florida in Florida.
Yeah, Georgia and Georgia.
Georgia. Mississippi State isn't going to be a walkover either. They look pretty good against Arizona State. I mean, I think we did kind of overrate Arizona State, but they did return Sam Leavitt over there
After Texas State beats them this week.
Yeah. And then I know you're going to hate to hear this, but they got to play Texas A&M also, rivalry game. Mm-hmm. Okay, Oklahoma looks great. So don't be surprised this Texas team wins 3 or 4 games. But I will say he's going to come back next year. He's going to, especially if they lose 2, 3, 4 games, which I don't think they will. But I think 3 at the most. 4 is kind of pushing it. But he's not going to win the Heisman this year. They're not going to win the championship this year. It's going to be a down year from what it has been the last couple years. They're not going to make the college football playoff. From what I've seen,
I think they do.
You think they still do?
Yeah.
No, like I said, I could be wrong. This is just my opinion. He did play. He threw a bad interception there on the goal line.
Yeah.
That was a forced ball. Shouldn't have thrown it. But it seems to me like they're forcing the issue with this guy. They're trying to make him make those flashy throws. They're trying to get him the stats. They're trying to rack him up. Maybe build his confidence up. But you can't force this on this kid, okay? He's already got enough pressure as it is. If he does come back next year, I think he is going to be a lot better. But this year I'm not seeing it this year, okay? I know it's only been 2 games, but maybe I'm just a hater. But I said from the beginning I didn't think it was going to be that good. Overall, yeah, you look at his stats, he had a great game. What was his stats?
19 for 30 for 295 and 4 touchdowns.
1 pick. He also had a rushing touchdown. Okay, they rushed for 155 yards. Did not cover the spread, which fucked a lot of our parlays up there. But against UTEP next week, I expect them to have kind of the same game. I would like these petty little shitty interceptions to stop.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see like a 24 for 28 game with, you know, over 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, you know. And it not be like headline news, but you know it's going to be. So,
what was the first 2 drives? It's like 3 for 6 for.
yeah,
like
he missed a lot of
18 yards.
Hit a slant
Yeah.
on the opening drive. But I'm done. This is the last negative thing I'm going to say about the kid.
Keep on going, dude.
No.
Come on. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I want him to succeed. I mean, you know. Okay, I'm going to go and say it. You know why I think I don't like this guy?
Why?
Because they're trying to make him the next Eli or Peyton. Watching football with Eli and Peyton in the NFL was some of the best football ever. Some of the best times in the NFL when Peyton and Eli were there. You know, they think this guy's going to come and turn football into that. I don't want him to. I want to keep my Peyton and Eli memories, okay? I don't want Arch Manning to come in and knock off Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts has 4 Super Bowls, but he has 2 losses to Arch Manning. Nobody wants to see that shit. I don't want to see that.
I do.
I want Eli to have that, okay? I want Peyton to be pushed out of Indianapolis and go to Denver, win his Super Bowl. I don't want to see fucking Arch Manning do that, okay?
Okay.
I think that's my problem, and it's kind of petty of me, but I hate the comparison. You know, you can't really compare him, you know what I mean? But they're trying to. They're trying to make him out to be these 2 guys that, surefire number 1 pick. Not going to happen, okay? Maybe next year, but I don't see it this year. Like, say he does declare for the draft after this year, I don't think he'll be the number 1 pick. So, I think deep down that's what my problem is.
You notice all that?
Because do y'all agree though? Like, dude, the NFL when Peyton and Eli were in it was great. Was some of the best NFL ever.
So you don't want to see that again?
No, I don't want him to take that away from them.
You know what saw that? Him getting drafted by the Bears.
Yeah, that will, or the Chargers, or the fucking Jets, for God's sake. But no, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want him to be the next Eli or the next Peyton. Okay, that's my deal. And it's kind of shitty of me to say. We're definitely gonna have to clip this now. I'm gonna look like an asshole. But yeah, that's my deal. But yeah, overall the numbers are good. Numbers are fine. But
for 1 game.
I know. That's why I said they're fine. There's nothing special about them. Like,
yeah.
What you had said last week that him and Peyton kind of had like the same bad numbers in week 1.
Yeah.
Their first year as a starter.
First game.
Their first game as a starter in college.
No, it was the Peyton versus his first top 10 team, and then Arch versus his first top 10 team. The numbers were like almost identical.
Okay.
Same thing with Colt McCoy versus Ohio State. The first time he played Ohio State.
To me, that doesn't matter, dude. Like, that doesn't matter.
I mean, it does.
What was Joe Burrow's first start versus a top 10 team? Would we say Joe Burrow's better than Peyton Manning because he had better numbers than Peyton Manning did against his first top 10 team?
I mean, I don't know if he did or didn't.
His
junior year,
I think he got cut.
Yeah, well, he didn't even start at Ohio State.
Yeah. So I'm talking about his junior year at LSU. He wasn't very good.
No.
His senior year, he was unreal.
See, you're the exact opposite. You want him to be.
Fuck yeah.
Want him to, that's fine. That's fine. Like, of course, you're a Texas fan. You know, they've invested a lot in this guy. You want to see him succeed, but I'm just on that other side. I'm just that fucking guy.
How much are you paying them right now for NIL?
Okay, but yeah, that's enough Arch Manning hate for me.
It's not hate.
No, it's not.
It is.
Like, it is hate, but I keep saying at the end of every rant, it's not hate. I don't hate the guy. So I'm starting to I think I'm lying to myself. So.
Have you heard of Marcel Reed?
Yeah, well, I was going to get to that, but first, bad news for Eric Sosa and the Rockport Fulton Pirates. We're not going to a game now.
Whoa, baby! Texas State, eat 'em up, cats.
We got it. We got to live up to the bet. You know. Woo! No, we're still going to go. We're still going to go. Texas State, 43-36.
Great for
very good game.
Great game.
The over/under on that was, I think, 68.
65.
They shattered that. So, I don't have much on it. Do you?
Brad Jackson was Austin watched the game. He was
Yeah.
outstanding. The starting quarterback for Texas State. I mean, apparently UTSA. He's from San Antonio, Reagan, and apparently UTSA snubbed him out of high school. Like, didn't recruit him. So he kind of took that a little personal going into this game.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like one
And
thing he brought up.
He took it personal
Yeah.
because he ran his ass off and
Yeah, 12 for 20, 286, a touchdown and an interception. I mean, it just seemed like every pass, watching, I had to go back and watch the highlights because I wasn't able to watch all of it live.
40 yards a pass. 40 yards, 40 yards, 40 yards.
The attempts were long. This receiver they got out of Utah Tech that was a transfer, Bo Sparks, 5 catches, 155 yards. And a touchdown.
5 catches, 155 yards.
And a touchdown.
How much does the running back for UTSA have? Probably
Rushing yards?
That's like 30 yards of fucking reception.
31 yards of reception. Yeah. He was, he's a little short, white guy that's quick. But he was, the 2 games I've watched, he's torched both teams. He's a heck of a player. To Austin's point, we gave up 278 yards rushing to UTSA and still won the game. We just basically outscored them. That's all there is to that.
It was score. Maybe a stop, and then score, stop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, isn't that game usually that?
Last year we just blew them out.
Yeah.
We just kicked the shit out of them. Before last year we hadn't beat them at all. They were kicking the shit out of us.
We're still going to go to a game, Eric, if you're listening. We're still going to go. We need to figure that out after this. We need to figure out which one we can go to. Go ahead, this one, I'm sorry.
But credit to Texas State. Credit to their head coach. Unbelievable job by G.J. Kinney, having to reload his whole roster like he's had to do, losing 11 starters that went to better programs in the portal, finding all these guys from high school, from college, having to find guys from Utah Tech to come and be your stud receiver. I know he was on the team last year, but that Bo Sparks, but still finding those hidden gems to be able to still hum on offense like we are right now is extremely impressive to me. I showed Austin this graphic. I don't know if I can find it. They're one of,
and we go to the Pac-12 next year.
Very, very few teams left in the group of 5 that are undefeated right now.
Oh, wow.
It was a Reddit College Football posted it. Let's see here.
And guess who?
Louisiana Tech is probably the favorite, though, to win the division. Or is it conference?
Louisiana Tech, they're not in it.
Oh, I thought y'all, don't you?
No, Louisiana Tech's in the Conference USA.
Oh, y'all just play them next week, or what? Do y'all play them this year?
No.
Why'd you say,
we play,
as a Texas State fan, LA Tech isn't that good? I thought you said something like that.
We play Arizona State next week. But there's
That's
the group of 5 teams that are undefeated right now, total in the whole country. Air Force, Appalachian State, Memphis, Navy, New Mexico State, North Texas, Texas State, Temple, Tulane, South Florida, UNLV, and Wyoming.
Okay.
So it kind of starts limiting who can actually make the playoff. You can't really have.
It's a lot smaller than what it was last year.
Yes.
Obviously. Okay.
What's the line on freaking Arizona State?
We are a 14.5-point underdog.
Boom.
Take it.
Money line. Texas State money line. Take it right now.
I will take the spread on that. Okay. Other ranked games. I thought Illinois looked really good. I did watch that game. I took the over on it. It cashed. Okay.
I was surprised that they were impressive. Man.
Yeah. Altmaier, Illinois quarterback, 296 yards, 3 touchdowns, 22 for 31. Some were picking against Illinois in this game. You gotta remind me of their coach, Bo.
Illinois coach?
Yeah.
Oh, not Bo Pelini. It's why can't I think of his name?
Is it Fickle?
No,
No,
it's not Luke Fickle.
Luke Fickle.
It's the big fat ass.
Yeah, I know.
Easy, dude. Easy.
Wasn't he an assistant at Ohio State at one point or something like that?
He was the head coach at freaking Arkansas and got fired. He was at Wisconsin, then he was at Arkansas, and then he got fired.
Some of us are a bunch of big fat asses on the show. You can't discriminate.
Yeah.
Brett Bielema.
Yeah, he was a Wisconsin coach.
He was.
Came from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, then Arkansas got fired. And then
that guy is a big
Did
fat
well.
ass.
Did well in Wisconsin. Had a few seasons ranked in the top 10, and he's brought. Illinois is not known for their football football program, and he's done well this past few years he's been there. They're right outside the top 10, ranked number 11. Probably will be in the top 10
They are
after
now.
this week.
They're number 9.
Yeah, so I like Illinois there, and they're in the Big Ten, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're in the Big Ten. I don't think they're going to compete with the likes of, obviously Oregon and maybe Michigan if they get their shit together. I still think they're kind of young with Bryce Underwood there, but overall they look good going into Duke and winning that game the way they did. So, and this guy, he doesn't take his foot off the gas. They were up. 4 or 5 minutes left, still scoring, still going. So he's trying to get that. He's trying to get that ranking. Florida State and this Tommy Castellanos. Yeah,
Very impressive.
they made a statement, 77-3.
So good.
This kid, he might win the Heisman this year. Looks really well. He did take out Alabama last week. I want to see him against more ranked opponents.
Yeah.
To see how really good he is. Florida football is still doing great. Florida State kicks ass. South Florida, Central Florida. Another Florida team actually gave Penn State a good game was Florida International.
Really?
That game was 20-0 all the way to the fourth quarter. They stuck with them. So this whole transfer portal theory, I think Florida is cashing in on this kind of thing. So, the Instagram pictures by the beach.
Yeah.
It's working out. Indiana, not much there, 56-9. I'm just going to go through the ranked teams real quick.
That's fine.
Hold on. If you were to get $1 million from Florida or $1 million from Wyoming, where would you go?
We already talked about this last show, Austin. I made the same comparison, the exact same
Same
one.
thing?
Yeah, I said Wyoming or South Carolina, you're going to go to where the beach is,
What
where
about
the tourism is. Yeah, we did that. I said you got Missouri here giving you $2 million, or you got Florida State. You're obviously going to go to Florida.
Sorry. Never mind.
Iowa State, Iowa. We all cashed that under.
Yes, right. That's right.
That under did hit under 42.5. Yes, sir.
Boom, man.
Iowa State 16-13. Scott, before the game started, I'm taking Iowa State to cover. There's no way. But they did win the game. They did cover. It was 3.5. Iowa did cover for me. So.
What's the trophy called?
You got me. What is it called? Golly.
Yeah.
You don't know what it's called?
Nope.
You're asking us.
No, I'm just asking.
It is called the.
Cyhawk Trophy?
No.
No, it's something stupid. Yeah, the Cyhawk Trophy. Yeah, Cyhawk Trophy. Wow.
Huh. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Baylor SMU. This was a great game.
Yeah.
SMU was up by 14, middle of the fourth quarter.
Screwed us over.
Baylor came back, won the game in overtime. Kevin Jennings looked great. Looked great toward the end of the game. I think this guy just needs a little bit more help. I mean, he's the one running the ball. He's the one. He's 99% of their offense, pretty much is what I'll say. Baylor and Sawyer Robertson.
Holy Toledo. 34 for 50 for 440 yards passing.
Yeah.
Sawyer Robinson.
Sawyer Robinson, yeah.
Oh my God.
He looked great. He looked great in this game. Kevin Jennings, 17 for 23, 296, 3 touchdowns, a pick. Also had, only 16 yards rushing, so Baylor actually contained this guy pretty good. But that was a game a lot of people thought SMU were going to blow them out, which it was kind of looking that way.
That was 2.5. I took him at 2.5, and
Yeah, no, I took Baylor that game also. And Texas Tech.
dude, they are
Did
dominate.
They're looking like the late '90s, early 2000s
Yes.
Texas Tech teams that are destroying the competition. So they haven't played a good team yet, so not really much to say there on them. Texas A&M, Utah State. I took Utah State to cover the 34.5. I mean, I thought that was too much. Yeah, they did.
Good call.
Marcel Reed looked good in this game.
Got hurt.
He's a possible Heisman Trophy winner. Possible. But we'll see.
First A&M quarterback to have 3 touchdowns
Have y'all heard
in
the
3 straight
update?
games.
Yeah, it's hard to put a lot of faith in Texas A&M because as soon as you start buying into the hype with A&M,
Yeah.
same thing happens.
Stop talking about them right now.
Yeah, we'll stop. What did you say? Have we heard this?
Did y'all hear the update? Was there an update on the injury? Have y'all heard anything?
No.
He went down late in the game, like Austin was talking about. Didn't return. Went jogged to the locker room, but he was holding like his collarbone area, and then when he like ran to the locker room, he was like pumping his arm. So I don't think it was like that serious.
Okay.
But
There's a lot of drugs in A&M, so.
Yeah, he'll get that good shit. Clemson and Troy. This one did not look good at all. in Clemson. Troy came in there, jumped out to a 16-point lead all the way till pretty much halftime. A few minutes before halftime, I think Clemson tied it. But you can't if you want to get back in that top 5 or playoff hunt. You gotta beat teams like this. You gotta make a statement here. You just lost last week, to LSU. You have like Alabama. They lost to Florida State. They made a statement this week playing. A team in the realm of a Troy. Who did Alabama play?
Alabama.
Monroe?
Alabama played Louisiana Monroe.
Yeah. So
beat them 75-0.
Yeah, it seems like that offense at Clemson is just still kind of shaky, and they don't know what they are yet. They don't know if they're a running team or if they're gonna rely on Cade Klubnik too. And Cade Klubnik can do it. He's a great quarterback.
I heard he was a bum.
No, I think he's good. I think it's early season jitters, but he played decent against LSU. He didn't play terrible, but I think this was a kind of like, okay, we lost a tough one. We're going to go in here and kick the shit out of Troy, which wasn't the case. But they got it together toward the end, ended up winning 27-16. Didn't cover the 30.5-point spread. Ole Miss, Kentucky, this fucking game fucked me hard.
I knew it, dude.
Hard.
I knew it.
The spread was 8. I took it last minute. I was like, Ole Miss will win this game. They'll definitely cover the spread. Lane Kiffin kicks that field goal to go up by 10, and then they just some trash time fucking
field goal.
I hate when coaches do that, dude. They're like, we're in field goal range. Let's kick the field goal and go for that. What are the chances of getting that fucking onside kick? Okay, the chances are very slim. Okay, now I know people are gonna think I'm stupid for saying this, but go for the touchdown. You score. You get if you get the onside kick, you only got to go about 15, 20 more yards to tie the game. Okay?
Are you talking as a coach or as a bettor?
As a coach and a bettor. Mainly as a bettor. Because it went the wrong way for me. But do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Dustin, what do you do
if you go for the touchdown, you had the momentum. You had the momentum getting down there.
Yeah, I would have.
Okay, go for the touchdown.
I would have thrown it to the end zone because when the ball went to the uprights, there was only 3 seconds left. There's not even enough time to recover the onside
I know,
kick.
but you see it time and time again, though. Lots of coaches do this shit. They rely on, we still, let's save our play calls, or I don't know what to call here. Let's just kick the fucking field goal. You just got a long ass pass play. Ole Miss is leaving the middle wide open. They're playing to prevent defense. Take a couple shots in the end zone, and then kick the field goal on 4th down. And like I said, if they score a touchdown there, 30-27. If you kick the onside kick, you only got to go about 15, 20 yards to tie the game. So, I hate that. I'm mainly talking about because I'm a bettor. Because I was so pissed off. It was even like a story on ESPN where Lane Kiffin was like, sorry, dudes.
Yeah, he apologized for the bettor.
Yeah, and I feel like he was talking directly to me.
You looked in your soul and said, hey.
And I even texted you. I said, I'm going to regret taking this fucking game. I'm going to regret it.
You said, James.
I should have told you, dude. I knew that was going to happen.
James.
Ole Miss never covers against Kentucky.
I should have took that field goal.
Yeah.
They never do.
I apologize.
I apologize right now.
You want a picture of my hot daughters? Oh, sorry, Lee.
Hey.
Did you hear them bring up last year that was the only...
Are they overage? They're not underage, are they?
Más o menos.
Yeah.
That was Kentucky's only SEC win last year, was the Ole Miss game. Like, there's just something with Ole Miss and Kentucky. I don't know what it is about. Like, they just don't...
And normally
I don't play good against them.
I don't take a game like that where the away team is like a big favorite. Normally I stay away from that shit, but I don't know what it was. Like I said, we'll get to this in a minute, but I was seeing the board very well in the beginning. I went 9-2, in the early games as far as betting went, and I just got greedy. Oregon State, see, that's the statement you got to make if you're a Clemson team or a Texas team.
Oh, yeah.
This South Florida game, this game was pissing me off because I felt like there was going to be a lot more action than what there was. But, man.
It was a great finish.
Yeah. Is South Florida that good, or did Florida kind of choke on this?
I think South Florida's their whole deal, man.
I think so, too. They went Boise State on that one, too. So.
I think South Florida's actually, like, the new like, group of 5 team this year that's going to make noise. I don't think Florida's a bad team. I just think South Florida is not a scrub. I think that's what it is.
What conference South Florida?
The American.
Yeah. They're in there with like UAB and
UTSA.
Yeah, UTSA and that. Other ranked games, I mean, these were kind of blowouts. Miami blew out Bethune-Cookman. Utah took out Cal Poly. South Carolina, SC State, rain delay mainly for that one. That one finished kind of late. LSU, Louisiana Tech, 23-7. They didn't cover the spread either there. But, I mean, they got their big win last week. So, I mean, I think they're kind of cutting them slack for there. I don't think they're going to slip any. This Mississippi State-Arizona State game.
Boom.
Yes.
Money line.
This was an easy cover
Money line.
that we took. And I took the under, actually, on this one, too. And it actually worked out. Scotty and the Oklahoma Sooners won a big one against Michigan. Michigan, I don't know what to think of Michigan yet.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma's good.
Yeah, I think so too. But I guarantee you, after this year, Mateer's going to go be offered $5 million somewhere, and he's going to leave, probably to like some Florida team. So
I don't think he has eligibility. He's already a senior, I think. Or
okay, well that works out. I mean, so it's either now or never for these guys. And then Alabama made a statement against UL Monroe.
Max Jackson's playing for North Carolina. He's been there for like 7 years.
Yeah.
You have to get hurt to get the waiver.
I saw a video the other day where I don't remember what team it was. It might have been Washington State, but it said that the quarterback for Washington State threw the biggest age gap touchdown in history. Where when this quarterback was like a sophomore in college, this kid was a 7th grader or something like that. Yeah, it was like some big gap like that. But he had a lot.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he had a lot of eligibility there. But that's pretty much it for college football. Takeaways? Any takeaways from that? I mean, some pretty bad games, some pretty bad matchups. It was a lot of big spreads this week. Yeah, a lot of tune-up games is what I'll say.
Pretty shitty games.
And before I get to it, like I said, 9-2 in the early games. Got a little cocky. Ended up going 10-13 on the day. Yeah. I went 2-11 after the 9-2 start. So it ended up pretty bad. Portland State decided to score some points this week. Put fucking a big bet on them.
One too many?
Yeah,
or two too many?
Maybe one too many. I did pretty bad.
No. Portland State, like one too many or two too many points?
Two too many. What?
One too many points? Two too many points?
Yeah, way too many points. They didn't score at all their first two games. The spread was 35.5. They scored with like a minute left when they were down by 37 and ended up covering the spread. So, but that was it for the eventful college football and pro weekend, our first of the year, which I'm so excited about the next 16, 17 weeks because it's going to rock, man.
Dude, this weekend
rocks. But it's going to go by so fast.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's going to go by so fast. And this year they decided to have our flag football games on Sunday, so it's going to be. I can kind of multitask. Like today, I had my headphone in with Red Zone on my phone, where I could kind of hear everything that was going on. So it wasn't too bad, and then we kind of finished and had breaks in between to where I was able to watch a lot of football. But the girls won. We went 3-0 today. My 12-year-old girls won 35-0 and 22-0. And then we had an epic showdown with the 10-year-old girls.
How'd it go?
Oh, great. We weren't expecting much from this team from Rockport. They must have saw the interview with Sosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. They were hyped for the game. But long story short,
Sosa was coaching the team.
Yeah,
on the other side.
Gave them some plays. Really surprised us. These girls played their hearts out. They were ahead on us 20-14 with the ball with 5 minutes left. Our girls get to stop. We tie the game. They get the ball back. We get another stop. We got less than a minute left. Coaching, man. Called the right play. Called the fake sweep with the fake bubble screen. Yeah, where you fake the bubble screen and send the slide out the back. Worked twice for me. So ended up winning 26-20. So
taking the LaFleur offense, huh? LaFleur.
Yeah, I guess you could say. But yeah, no, they won. Congratulations to them. I did make a few girls cry today, which that's normal for me. See, I tell them, like, I'm really easy on these girls in practice. Okay, like, I'm very easy on them. I don't yell at them. I don't get on to them. Every time they screw up, I'm like, it's okay. But in the game, it's a different story. It is a way different story in the game. So
tell us how you got in the game today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, should I say it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the funniest story I've heard all day.
Yeah, I was running a little bit late. we didn't play till 10:30, and I got there at 10:20. I go to walk in the gate, and I say like, I'm a coach, for my team. They're right there. Well, this guy who has seen me every weekend, the same guy works the gate every weekend. And I don't know if it was because there was a security guard there with him, because there was a cop right behind him. And he goes, oh, do you got your badge? And I said, no, they didn't give me one. I said, usually my name's on the list. And he said, I got 2 names on the list and it ain't yours. And I was like, I haven't even told you my fucking name yet. Told him my name, it's not on there. And I was like, we're about to play. The girls are on the field right now. They're about to play. And he was like, I can't let you in. And I was like, fine, I'll pay. It's $10 to get in. I had $8 cash on me. $8. The guy would not budge. Wouldn't budge whatsoever. And I was like, dude, I will pay you back. I will pay you in a minute. I got to go coach. Nothing out of this guy. I got to go back, get in my truck. It's pouring rain, by the way. Pouring rain. Oh, awful.
Soaked.
Got to get in my truck, drive back to the store. Got to go get cash. By the way, when I'm already to the store, I do the group message saying I got to go get cash. And as soon as I leave and I'm on the fucking highway, everybody messages, oh, I got cash. Come over here. Like, where were you motherfuckers at before? So, get cash, come back to the game. There's a huge line. I just get pissed off and say, here, take the 20. Guy's like, no, here, I gotta give you your change. And I was like, you know what, fucking keep it since you're so good at your fucking job. And cop gets on to me and says, hey, we got children here. You shouldn't be talking like that. I don't get thrown out, but I'm on a short leash at this point. And on the way out, they kind of make jokes to me, whatever, like it's okay, so we left it that way. Didn't get my money back, though, because couldn't prove that I was a coach, even though I was on the field the whole fucking time.
You got your whole 20 back.
I wanted to go afterwards and say, hey, give me my money back, I'm a coach, but I didn't make the call.
You literally just saw me on the field right now. I'm coaching.
Well, I left the entrance and went straight to the fucking field. So, it was a terrible way to start your morning off. But, like I said, they went 3-0. They did great. We're second place with our 10U, and we're 4th place with our 12U girls. So, but that's it. That's all I got.
Shout out, dude. Shout out.
Yeah.
12 unders.
We got any other news? Phillies lady. So, apparently this family got a camper out of this whole deal. Did y'all see that?
Nope.
Yeah, somebody donated a RV to this family for giving the ball to this fucking Karen.
Really?
Yeah. He got World Series tickets, okay? Signed ball, signed bats. He got to meet Harrison, what was the guy's name? The Phillies batter, Harrison something.
I'm not sure.
Harrison Bader is his name, I think. Got to meet him, got a signed bat by him.
It's not Schwarber?
No.
You can't even Schwarber?
What?
Schwarber?
Did you even see the clip?
No. Kyle Schwarber?
I think he's
Phillies?
drunk, doesn't
No,
he?
Phillies.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Harrison Bader hit the home run. What does it have to do with Kyle Schwarber?
They didn't get to meet Kyle Schwarber?
Why would they meet Kyle Schwarber? Harrison Bader is the one that hit the ball. They got stolen.
Who cares?
Jesus Christ.
He's the best fucking player on the Phillies.
We need to mute this shit already. So, this lady, has she come out with a statement or anything?
I think she apologized, came out and apologized about the whole situation.
You know what pissed me off about that is that lady, the first thing she did was, like, hide away from the ball, like shy away from catching the ball. The ball hit, I think, the seats in front of her. The guy walked down the road, picked it up, and, how miserable are people like that?
Yeah, I know.
That's got to be, like, awful. Like, if I was that dad, I would say, you know what? You take it out of that kid's glove. Fucking take it out of that kid's glove and show everybody what a piece of shit you are. But she's probably rich. She probably don't care about the RV and all that shit. So, lady of the week, though. So,
Are you keeping a ball if you catch one? That ball?
No, it was the situation was that.
No, but he's asking you if you catch one at a game, are you keeping it?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Okay, I've caught one at a game.
Really?
At the Padres game, yeah. When we went to San Diego, and I gave it to a kid. Yeah, I felt horrible because it landed right in front of me. A guy, it bounced off a guy's hand, and it fell right at my leg. And all I had to do was reach and grab it. But then I look up, and all these kids are just rushing for it, and they're all like, "I get it," and I show Morgan, and then like I look at them, and they're kind of like, "Oh," And I just said, here, you take it. And then everybody clapped. Everybody's all happy, like you're the hero for the day. Even though that kid's probably got like 50 of them. But
I'm keeping in mind if I actually like make an athletic play, dude, if I freaking reach up and grab one,
just snag it out of the air.
Snag there, I'm keeping it.
Yeah,
I'm not giving it away.
Yeah, like that dad who fucking threw the kid up in the air, caught the ball, and then caught the kid.
Yeah.
Or if you catch it in your beer glass, I think that's the great. Those are the greatest catches.
Yes.
Cool ones.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Yeah, it's that, or it has to be a bare hand, like a glove.
Yeah.
A glove, give it away. Okay.
If it's on the ground, I'm gonna give it to a kid. But dude,
no, I know.
Out of the air, boom.
Mm-hmm. It's gotta be one of those for you to keep it. That way you can tell like all your next dates you have coming up. Not y'all. So you have that ball frame like,
hey,
here's the clip right here.
There it is.
I went viral. Well, are we good? Do we got anything else? Any other stories? I know there's more. Caitlin Clark out for the year.
Big games
We
coming
mentioned
up
it?
next weekend.
How many games
What do
have
we got next year? Next weekend?
Next weekend, you got NFL was it? Commanders and Packers. That's Thursday. We have, let's see here, Bears at Lions. That's interesting. Eagles at Chiefs. That'll be a heck of it. 3:25. That's the Fox game of the week. God, the Sunday night football. Falcons Vikings. That's kind of it as far as interesting games for next week in the NFL. College, you got Georgia at Tennessee. That's where game day is going. You got South Florida at Miami.
Oh, okay.
They're getting tested again.
They'll be ranked after this week, South Florida.
They are.
They are ranked now?
Yeah.
They're ranked 18th now.
Oh, shit.
You got Florida at LSU. You got A&M at Notre Dame.
Yeah, I want to see that one. I want to see how good A&M is, because we're gonna find out how good they are.
Those are kind of the biggest games.
Austin, do you think Texas State could beat A&M? Because
I think we could cover the spread.
so the spread would probably be like 20,
Yeah.
maybe 14.
If it was 24.
I think they'd hang with them, but at the end, A&M would run away with it. Yeah.
Something like that.
Probably get a backdoor cover just to fuck me up, right?
Yeah.
Well, if Utah State and Utah State covered, I think we can too.
Okay.
I'd put it over at fucking 80 though.
Yeah. Last thing. Team that surprised y'all the most this week. NFL.
The Patriots.
The Patriots, how bad they are.
Yeah.
I mean, like how good they, like a good team that nobody saw really come.
Yeah, the Patriots. I bet.
The Packers.
Oh God, this fucking guy. You
No,
didn't think they were gonna be that good, or what?
No, I thought the Lions were going to beat them.
Oh, okay. I think he's just a hater, just like I hate him. I think he's trying to get back at me for the Argentinian.
I picked the Lions in this game.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I thought the Packers would be good, but I didn't think they were like just. I mean, they just kicked the shit out of the Lions.
How much did Micah Parsons being traded to the Packers affect that decision?
0.
Oh, Dustin.
0.
Dustin, come on. Do you believe that, Austin?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I already didn't like the Packers anyway.
I think. Okay. Austin, team that surprised you the most?
The Lions.
Okay, I actually have two. I know this may be like a bad one, but I thought the Jaguars defense played great today. I thought they did really well.
I didn't get to watch much of them because
yeah, and then my other one, they lost, but the Falcons. I think the Falcons are going to be.
Michael Penix is going to be good.
I think they're going to be like a 9-8 or 10-7, which I thought in the season maybe they would be like a 6-11 or something like that. But lots of even the Raiders too. The Raiders, that's a tough game to win going into Foxborough and beating the Patriots. So
I take that back. The Colts.
the Colts.
They surprised me.
Okay, well, yeah. I guess if I can say the Jaguars, you can say the Colts. Shit. How did Travis Hunter do before we go?
He got. I think on fantasy he had like six points. So probably.
Let's see what he did.
3 receptions for
Travis Hunter.
30 yards, maybe.
6 receptions for 33 yards, no touchdowns on 8 targets. On defense,
6 for 33.
yeah.
Jesus, 5 yards a catch.
On defense, he had
3 receptions.
He had a
So, 10.
tackle.
Oh, I thought
6
5 receptions for 33
6 targets.
yards.
6 targets.
Yeah, he had
He had 5
Six-
receptions, 33?
6 receptions.
6, yeah, that's only
On
5 yards a carry.
Wow.
That's 5.5
Yeah.
a catch. That's
That's not bad.
It's not good
Yeah.
at all. That's just, he's basically running a stop route every
Yeah.
play, pretty much.
Yeah. He didn't do much on defense.
We'll see if Trevor Lawrence breaks out this year. Brian Robinson got him a touchdown today, so. Okay, well that's it. We better go. Congratulations, everybody. The NFL is back. College football is back. We're going to have some great weekends coming up. We'll let y'all know what coach we're going to have on next weekend. We got a couple lined up. We just got to figure out who. And we're making it to a Rockport game, which we have to talk to after this. And I'm telling you, last time, it's the Packers' year this year. All right, Dustin, say it. It's the Packers' year this year. Say it. Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go. Go,
Go,
Pack,
Pack, go! Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!